Did you get any Valentine's cards and did you send any?
I actually didn't get any Valentine's Day cards, unfortunately. Did I send any? I sent one to my son, kidding on. It was from a girl in his school, so he was happy enough. So at least one of us received a Valentine's Day card as such.
What was it like?
Did you two get Valentine's Day cards?
Yes. I got 2. Yeah. What was it like scoring that goal against Hearts where you took it down on your knee?
That's probably my best moment playing for Hibs. Yeah, that was a big one in terms of where we wanted to finish that season and what the Hearts manager had said before the game. So for me, that was a big goal for me and one that will always stick with me.
How often did you practice when you were younger?
I practiced near enough every day from the age of 5. I always, even if I didn't have anyone to play with, I would play myself out the front, out the back, downfield, anywhere I could kind of find something to hit a ball off. The one thing I always practiced with growing up, though, I never got a size 5 till I was about 11, 12 year old. I always played with a ball that kind of fitted the size of my feet. So I definitely think that was something that helped me in terms of technical ability when I was getting older.
What are your favourite boots you have ever had?
Oh, good question. I'll probably say growing up, I always wore, up until I was 18 and had made my debut for Dundee United, I always wore Adidas Predator. So I'd probably say they were my favourite boots because I wore them. I wore them since the age of 10. And obviously now I wear the Nike boots, the Vapors or the Hypervenoms. But my favourite boots of all time, Adidas Predator Mania 2002. So probably before your time.
I've got Adidas Predators, but not the 2002 ones.
Oh, they're special, they boots. They're special.
What's been your favourite goal at Hibs?
That would be the one we just spoke about, the Hearts one. Obviously a derby on my weaker foot as well, and we got the win. So it would definitely be the goal against Hearts.
What is your favourite thing to do in training?
Definitely not the warm-ups anyway. I don't think anyone who plays football enjoys the warm-ups, but I would say the best thing for me to do in training, I like a thing called waves of attack, where you get the 5 attacking players and you kind of get at the defence, and it's consistent, so you constantly get the ball and go and create. It's kind of game-like as well, so I like waves of attack, it's called.
Who's your best mate at Hibs? My
best mate at Hibs would be Christian Deutsch. He came last year and I got a really good relationship with him. Why Christian Deutsch? Just a proper nice guy. It's funny when you go into changing rooms, there's always people that you kind of get drawn to, and me and the big man have got a lot in common, so I would say Christian Deutsch is my closest friend at Hibs.
If you had to choose, which one would you prefer, Nike or Adidas?
Right now, I'll have to say Nike, but if it was, as I said, if it was 10 years ago, I'd have said Adidas, but it's just whatever fits your feet now. I feel like the Nike boots fit my feet well, so that's why I've been wearing Nike for such a long time.
What do you like better, a clash for the ball for an assist or a goal for your own?
Definitely go for my own. Definitely go for my own. But I only say that now because I started scoring goals last season, so I didn't really know how good it felt. So definitely I go for my own.
Who has been your favourite midfield partner to play alongside at Hibs?
That would be John McGinn. John McGinn and Dylan McGeoch. I couldn't really split the two of them. I think the 3 of us together really complemented each other well, and if one wasn't playing, it wouldn't be as good as it has been. But when they had the 3 of us together, that was probably the best football I've played at Hibs, and 2 midfielders that I enjoyed playing football with and played the best football with.
What is your favourite pizza topping?
Pizza. I'll go with pepperoni, just nice and simple for me.
How come you're not in the Scotland squad?
I don't know. We need to get Steve Clark on this interview and ask him. Nah, I've been out for a long while, so I'm just happy to be back in. I think to get in the Scotland squad, you need to be consistent over a length of time. So unfortunately for me, I've never had that call from Scotland. So definitely something I would always have liked to have done.
You should be in the Scotland squad, in my opinion. But
thank you.
What advice would you give to young footballers?
The advice is to enjoy it as much as you can. I know it's cliche practice, but you can't get the years back if you practice with your both feet. You try and just not accepting, just to be content with being it's not so good on my left foot, but just keep practicing, and you just never know where you can end up. Like that, work ethic. So practice, work ethic, and most of all having fun, especially when you're young. That is the three most important things. And if you have that, then listen, some people will make it, some won't. But as long as you can say, I gave it everything to try and be a professional football player, you'll definitely look back with no regrets.
Nice. What's your keepy uppy record?
Do you know what? Keepy uppy was never a thing that I practiced when I was young. My dad used to tell me to stay away from doing the keepy uppy. I don't know why, to be fair, but keepy uppy was never a thing that I really practiced. The thing, if it was a record, I could probably do over 100, but not something that I really done much when I was young. I was just more passing, controlling the ball, all the kind of things that I done when I was growing up.
Have you ever made fun of a manager's jacket like John McGinn did?
I've definitely, to myself, had a chuckle at some of the clothes that they've had on certain occasions, but I don't want to start chucking names about who I've been had suspect clothes on.
What would you say is your biggest weakness as a player?
Well, it depends how you look at it. In terms of my biggest weakness for my position, in terms of attacking midfielder, I would say sometimes I'll play a pass and I'll really enjoy looking at the pass instead of following the pass and getting into the box. That was probably a weakness. But actually sometimes I've enjoyed the pass. I'm sitting watching it with some of the fans in the stadium instead of after I've played it, carried on moving, like pass and move. It's as simple as that. And then maybe I would get in on the end of the pass that I've already played, you know.
Did you build a snowman? We did. We called him Will Stevenson.
You called him what?
Will Stevenson.
I did actually build a snowman with my little boy. Wasn't great, to be honest. It was nothing I didn't even take a picture of it for Instagram because I was a bit disappointed in my snowman making.
Are you still friends with John McGinn?
Yeah, of course. I had a good relationship with John. We're both from Glasgow, so we're still in regular contact.
Who's the most famous person on your contact list?
In terms of footballers, well, for me, it would be Nicolas Anelka. I don't know if you have heard of him. He used to play for France, played for Real Madrid, all these teams. We've got him, obviously. John McGinn's quite famous now, but Nicolas Anelka, I would say, for me.
Can you promise me you'll stay at Hibs?
Can I promise you I'll stay at Hibs? I'll stay at Hibs for as long as Hibs want me.